And I think there's a lot of realism in the movie that is unapologetic, and the
Yeah.
horror is unapologetic. The killer is unapologetic and a badass. Like the way
Oh
that
my gosh.
the Hard Eyes killer moves is insane. Like I think I mentioned this about Michael Myers once. I'm like, it's too much like an action movie. It works for this for some reason. Like
Yes. Yes.
it
Kind of like,
works
when you
really
watch,
well.
Malignant, and then there's that one scene and you're like,
Yeah.
it, this would not and should not work for a Michael, which is why in Halloween Kills, that big choreographed fireman scene is off for, because it's him, right? That's not the character. He shouldn't be moving like water. He shouldn't be Bruce Lee or anything like that. But like when you see Jason do it in the cornfield in Freddy versus Jason, it's not overdone, but it's got some elements. This killer has a mix. He's not running, or at least I don't remember him running, but I do remember him being intentional with his walks, right? He's not slow or anything like that, but he's not like, it just worked. It was very methodical, but it was intentional. And if he was going to slasher you, right? If the machete or whatever or device was going to come down, it was a visceral sort of like uh prepare to do damage. Like if you're playing a video game and you block, it still takes points off of you. Sort of hit. You know what I mean? Like a big
Yeah.
cleave.
Yeah, and going it was very intentional, very precise. And again, going back to the sound design, there's moments where Hard Eyes is in the middle of a fight scene and will use their fists or a kick or something like that. And I think the crunching sound, and like they do that thing just like video games. I think it was in like Knockout, where the screen goes red really really fast. It's like a half a frame where it's just like a flash, like, oh, like you feel the punch to the main character or to the
Yeah.
whoever's kind of getting it. And I feel like you get that for every bit of contact in this movie, when those darts go through people, when they're shooting the like, you hear it, you feel it. There's a splattering crunch to a lot of the action that goes with the killer.
There's this one choreography piece that they basically replicated. They did it twice. First happens to Mason Gooding's character, Jay, which is it's the one where it's like they're punching him, but they also the H.E.K has like a knife or something in his hand, so he hits him in the face a couple times with the butt of the knife, and just great choreography. But it first happens to Jay, and he's like thunk, thunk, and hits the ground, kind of gets knocked out, blood plops out of his mouth. They do the same I think they do it to him again, but then uh it's Allie at the, I believe that's her name, right? Allie. Yes, it's Allie at the end when the masks are off and we know who the killers are. The same sort of choreography where it's like punch punch, but now hilt, and it's like it's extra damage, and then she plops back too. I mean, I think it was intentional. I think it was on purpose, the callback of that specific, but very well done choreography to for uh, to your point about the sound design and such. But